Welcome back. Today we're gonna work on this tire because I need it done so I can get some other stuff done inside there. Special thanks to Asher for the back and forth and chatting about this wheel and getting it replaced. But first I gotta get this mess cleaned up, and just in case you didn't know, if you tip this forward, oil will come out of there. So I'm a little smarter today for that. Also I'm a little smarter because I put my gloves on right off the bat because I do got a good mess to clean up here. And if you didn't know, that's probably why they make the plate that goes on here, which I do not own. So before I start rolling this around again, I'm gonna have to put that cutting blade back on. So this is a two-piece wheel system. These nuts here will come off and that will split it, but first you're gonna have to take these other nuts off to get the rim off of the off the machine. So we give this a little clean while it's off. We'll make it a little easy. Same with the inside of this rim. Now I've got this half of the rim bolted back to the hub here to hold it in place so I can try to get this tire onto this half. So I bought these tires a while ago. This project's just been on the back burner for a little bit. These are the cheapest ones I can find because I think I'm going to have to modify this bead because these are tubeless tires. These are tube hubs and there's not that like gap in the rim to help smush these on and then break the bead like a traditional tubeless tire. So it's super tight and I can't really use the bolts to smash the two rims together because the other half of this rim is so old and flimsy. You can see how it just wore out here that I'm pretty sure it would just break. So I'm gonna have to get it pretty tight together before I start smashing anything. So to try to make this a little easier, I'm gonna heat this tire up a little bit, and then I've got a milk jug full of water and soap. And I'm going to try to use that to just push this on and get it on that rim as much as I can. Then I'll get the tube in and do the other side. Basically do the same thing to the other side as I smash the two rim halves together. So I think this is actually going to work this time. What I'm going to have to do though is push a little bit of the tire on, turn it, push it on, turn it, push it on, and so on until it gets all the way more or less seated to the back side of that rim. So I'm going to keep heating it with the heat gun, pushing and whatnot, and see if I can get it all the way down there. We got the tube in. I wet it down a little bit just to help it slide in a little bit better. Now I got to get this second half of the rim, go through my little janky hole there, pull the valve stem through it, line up my holes, and maybe we'll get lucky and it'll go smoothly. So that went pretty smooth. I got the second half of the rim pinched down. Let's hope I didn't pinch the tube and get this pumped up. Dang, and there you have it. I'm actually kind of annoyed at how smooth that went compared to last time I did it and the amount of time I've spent on the internet looking for new rims. But I guess live and you learn. So the real trick to making this a little bit easier is bolt the inner half of the rim to this hub while you're trying to push that tire on. Get it a little wet, use the heat gun. Maybe that was just all I needed to do. But this thing's on. I'm gonna flip it back over and try to get it running again. Get this cutter put back on the front of it so I can move it around and start messing with that high-low gear. Thanks for tuning in. And before I go, just special thanks to all the followers across all platforms. Really appreciate it. Thank you.